Welcome to the final 19U game of the weekend here on the Canton Ice House Blue Rink in this JWHL Canton Mass weekend. My name's Colby Smith. It's going to be visiting North American Hockey Academy of Braintree, Mass to take on Stanstead College in this affair this morning. NAHA will skate left to right across your YouTube screen. Stanstead will go from right to left. It'll be the two top lines to get this thing started. It's coming to center to take the draw, Mia Montieri and Zoe Charlin. Montieri going to win it back for NAHA, and we are underway in this one as Anderson going to flick it off the shoulder of Lavoie. Near side boards played out to neutral, hand over hand. Sanders going to force off the far wall. Scooped by McPhee. She'll go D to D near side. Now Aubin centered on out. Here goes Florence Blanchett into the zone. She'll flick it upwards. Anderson now crunches her girl to the wall. Talked about her quite a bit this weekend. One of the better defenders for this group, going to Minnesota State, Mankato next year. Quinn Taylor off the wall, and now right back the other way. Here comes Stanstead as they'll give it up. Havant forced off the top side. Now Ella Johnson played into the zone. Mika Keller can't hold. Carmichael's knocked off the puck. Weaving on goal, forced wide. That's Jolene Tremblay down in net for Stanstead College, getting a start this morning. Her third start of the weekend at that. She's played 4 games, has a .311 goals against, a .789 save percentage, and is 1-2-1 overall. She's a post-grad student for this group, still looking for a spot to play college hockey. So if you need a goaltender, keep your eyes out on Tremblay. Force pass to right post, she'll come out and stick it aside. Stanstead Zen in, going to leave through the middle. Tied up, Carmichael trying to get back to this puck, little jam shot to the boards. Now rolling behind the net, Aubin jammed over to McPhee. McPhee, the Mount Royal commit, going to give it off. Now Peon forced through center. All the way back down into the zone. Here comes their captain. On goal, should have been a holding. Not going to get a call. 18-20 now to go in this first period. Left to the near side. Ireland Frederickson now trying to center up. Sticked away. Forced on goal yet again. Maxime Tremblay and a nice save. Going to be made by Evelyn Brown. Brown's played in 6 games. She's got a 5-1 record. .97 goals against and a .943 save percentage. 4 shutouts total. And is a 2027 grad year, so she's got a little bit of time. Down in the corner, Lintner toe drag play. Misses the net. Brown wanted to cover up. Puck still loose out in that slot area. Dropping behind the net goes Malin LaForge. Far side corner. Now Havard going to get it out of the zone to center. Hand over hand. Blanchett tossed along the boards again. Blanchett side to side. Brought up by LaForge. She'll drub it up. Here goes Skylar McLean into the zone. Taken down back of the near side circle. Far side now. Here goes Will Bisser. She'll force it down ice. 2:30 gone. Will be an icing. So we'll march it back down to be an offensive zone face-off. See which side Stanstead College is going to want this one on. They're 4th now in the JWHL 19U standings. They've played 10 games. They're 6-3-1 with 18 points. Have an OT win and an OT loss. Out to the blue line, wrestled side to side. Carmichael going to cross the line. Has it stripped aside. That would be Lavoie going to get it on out to center. Here goes Berta Melzaloy into the zone. Stolen away. Mika Keller trying to force it up. Here goes Ella Johnson back to the left side circle. Weaving through, not the side. Still got a shot off, and Tremblay going to cover it up. Kicked it off the right pad and was able to use the glove. Hold on. 17-16 left to play here in period 1. So it'll be a draw to Tremblay's right here in the offensive zone for NAHA. Keller lines up, taking it against Pampelon. Pampelon going to win it back clean. Down to ice, McPhee, great stretch pass. Knocked away. We are going to get a penalty coming up. Definitely wasn't all stick. So we'll see what we're going to get here. Should be a hooking call. Yes, indeed. 2-minute monitor, hook in the stick. So it's a Lauren Murphy. One of the big parts of this penalty kill for NAHA. Head off to the box. So we'll see the Stanstead power play for the first time this morning as McPhee can't win the draw. See Tremblay to get it on back. Working it at the line. McPhee swerves over to Tremblay. Already 17 seconds ticking by on the power play. McPhee has a bounce past her stick. Talked about it a few times this weekend, but the left side of the ice seems to play a bit bouncy here on this blue sheet. McPhee a drop pass. Aubin back to the right side circle. Lintner trying to get to the goal. Loose to the slot. Tossed off the board. Now McPhee going to 8 feet it. Goes away. Tremblay weaves on back. Puts it on goal. Tossed wide. Lintner along the boards. Forced down low again. Tremblay jammed off the pads. Tremblay now wheels back out just inside the zone. Back to the left circle. Hit a foot. Ireland Frederickson able to get a clear. And that'll leave a minute to go on an NAHA power play. With 4 minutes already gone off the game clock. Got a good crowd on hand here this morning in the blue ring for this matchup. Everybody filing in with their coffee, still early in the morning. Got mine up here myself. Nice peppermint mocha iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Got to get that cream and sugar in there as well. It's center, forced down, Florence Blanchett. And this team led by head coach Tori Menino doing a nice job killing some flat time on the penalty kill. Back on forward, Penelope Lavoid. Dump to her left. Zoe Charlin trying to get it past that left post. Now in the corner, big body going to be tossed by Johnson. Out to the point. Pion on goal, front to the corner. Zoe Charlin off the top of the board yet again. Pion on goal, missed the net. Penalties against Spires. Murphy comes out. We go back to 5-on-5 as that's kicked away by Brown. Far corner, Ella Johnson going to fling it on forward. Mika Keller can settle it down. She'll come in onside through the circle. Dropped off Johnson. And a great kick save. And Jolene Tremblay ready for the task this morning. High on. Over to Charlie. There's a late Tremblay now going to get over the line. Again, I've been saying it all weekend long, but I apologize about a little cough or throat clearing. Very cold in this rink. If you could see my breath cloud right now, I think you'd be amazed. Down in the corner, Maxime Tremblay off the shoulder. Now loose in the far side circle. Tremblay can't hold on. Out to the blue line again, forced up through the air. Tremblay can't get to it near side. Out of the zone comes Quinn Taylor. She'll lead the charges. Down into the zone. She gets crunched up by LaForge. Puck comes free. Stanstead quickly going to bring puck down ice. Aubin racing to the corner with Bonargo. Taylor tied to the boards on the near side. Now off the top side of the wall. Here comes Lobiser into the zone and a high slot. Glove save. Stopping the play with 13:33 to go. So the draw going to come right side. Jolene Tremblay. Again, 13:33 to go in this first period. Still looking for our first goal. Stanstead 2-1 on the weekend. Had a 5-4 loss against Philly. And they turned around, had back-to-back shutout victories. 15-0 over Mount, and then 6-0 yesterday evening against the Washington Pride. Into the zone, danks on net off the shoulder, covered up by Brown. Even 13-11 up there. This NAHA team has had 3 straight shutout victories. Took down RNS on Friday 6-0. Saturday they beat Mount 12-0 and Northwood 2-0. So if that says anything, that's 3 shutouts this weekend for NAHA. They've not allowed a goal, and they've outscored their opponents 20-0. Into the zone, Lintner forced off the boards. McIntyre played to the near side. Charlize Danks can't get to it. Serena Anderson going to play it up. Avery Hovland on goal, tossed wide. Skips off the top of the boards. Now Danks in the corner. Goes to the far sidewall. Johnson trying to get there as it's poked off her tape. High on, going to throw the hard body. Out to the line. Here goes NAHA looking to center. Carmichael back in onside. Turned away to that far side. Bounces out to the line. Skylar McLean. Now Johnson can't get in there again. 12:15 to go in this first period. Caitlin Louder able to come in behind the goal line with it. Johnson ricochets back out of the zone to the blue line. Forced on goal, blocked on the way. Keller drop feed behind her and Johnson missed. Stanstead going to race for this one. First one to it is LeBret. She'll get it beyond center. Turned aside, but Pochette forward. 0-0 score, 11:45 to go here in period one. Again, a 19U matchup here in the JWHL. Final one on this rink this weekend. And a 16U exhibition after this one over here, which will be the last game on blue, as that's going to hit the ceiling. We'll have a 16U exhibition over on red as well before we have a 14U game. Starts at 1:40 to close out the weekend. So everybody going to have their duties done by about 3:30 today and be out of here and on the road out of Canton. Just a couple of days away from Christmas, and whether or not you're listening here, have your volume on or not, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Hope you have a great holiday season. Out of the zone, takes a bounce. Zoe Charlin can't get there. Lobiser looking out to the blue line. Now instead going to drop backwards. Turned over, Payan. Now McPhee at the point. On goal, hit the crossbar. Grazed that post on the right side. NAHA quickly trying to get out of their own zone. And now we'll get an offside on Stanstead with 10:49 to go. So we'll get a neutral zone draw coming up. It'll be on the NAHA half of the ice, near side of the rink. Rosalie Tremblay. Tied out Carmichael. As the fringe going to force feed this one around. Far corner. Top of this one, Maxime Tremblay weaving. She wears the C for the Stanstead group, going to Boston College next year. Turned by LaFringe all the way around the net. Murphy to the spot first. Height going to jump on it as well. Now Height, the 2026 grad, into the circle, right to the net. Mashad out of the zone, kicks off the pass, loose on the doorstep, and that'll come off the post. Out again in the high slot. Touch still free. Finally Keller able to get it to the circle. And that'll come out just inside the zone. To center, NAHA going to bring it out. Keller streaking down the far side. She buries it. She had Carmichael streaking up the middle, but takes it herself. It's her 13th goal of the season, and it's 1-0 North American Hockey Academy. Face-off, going to come back to center. Still, they have not allowed a goal this weekend. Outscoring opponents now to 21-0 clips on Friday morning. Farrell off the boards, dumped beyond center where it gets grabbed. Now with Lavoie, now going to turn it right back over. Johnson takes a hit high. McIntyre in defensive ice. She's going to Delaware next year. About gave it away in the slot area though. Out to the line, Benargo, turn and shot right back in behind. 9:18 left here in period one. Now 1-0 lead for NAHA. Canton, Mass. Avery Hovland trying to get this puck free from the corner. 3 Stanstead jerseys, 2 NAHA jerseys in the pile. Bernardo and Kaylee Mandeville back out at the blue line for NAHA, not want to get too involved in this little scrub. Good 30 seconds already ticking by with the puck pinned along the boards. If only we had a little bit more rugby kind of rules in hockey. Just throw some bodies around, no big deal on a play like that. Maybe get the puck free a little bit sooner. Not that we're, of course, encouraging violence, but it would certainly make it a little more interesting. Bernardo off the board, Charlotte Lebrecht. In hockey, of course, you do anything too severe, you end up with a penalty. Officials, though, not calling too much this weekend, kind of letting them play a lot as the toe drag put up to the netting on a play. We got 8:17 to go. If you haven't been with us for any other games this weekend, in case you're wondering how it goes, we play 3 20-minute periods. After the first one, we take about a 90-second break, roll right into the second before we get one intermission, about 15 minutes between the second and third period, and then play the final 20. Behind the goal line, so yeah, make sure you don't go anywhere after this first period because it won't be long before we're back. Behind the net, Labisser, Carmichael near side circle, trying to go for the snapper on the doorstep, jammed off the pad. Joanne Tremblay's had some good saves early. Worked through the circle, Johnson dished over cross ice. Laura Murphy, McKellar off to the blue line. Carmichael deep on goal, kicked away. Going to come to the near boards, Payan through center. Into the offensive zone, threw it around behind the net. Cormier knocked off her tape, forced down in behind the goal line with 7:28 to go, and Stanstead making defensive changes. Florence Blanchard pulls up to the left of her Tendy. Now Machad out up top. Brown going to put it to the boards. Carmichael through the middle. Montieri can't hold the edge. Out again, looking to the line. Johnson knocked to the circle. So forced up through the air, takes a hop at center all the way down. Not going to be an icing as NAHA changing to everybody except Montieri. The fringe out of the zone. Machad leads the Chargers. Bouncing in, Blanchard. Going to shoot it around. But off the boards, Quinn Taylor to center. Chinks the glass. Not going to be an icing. Leonardo the first one to it as she'll jam it up. Lobisser left her G partner, Tarina Anderson. Quinn Taylor going to outlet it beyond center. Forced past the post by Lobisser. She'll chase it down. Lobisser going to Quinnipiac next year. Hovland in the corner, 6:10 to go. Circle and Stanstead going to bring it on out. Auburn centered up. Machad knocked off the puck at center. In comes Mallory Farrell beyond the line. Kicked away. Off the boards again. McPhee going to grab it. Corey Auburn going to cross the red line. Skitters into the zone. Thrown down by Kaylee Mandeville in the far corner. 5:43 to go. And Fredrickson along the boards out to the blue line. Team Tremblay having her hand slashed there. Backwards by Auburn. Drop down ice, and that'll do it for another icing. 5:22 to go. Down in the corner, McPhee. Carmichael thrown over the cage. Gruber going to take a hit. Carmichael jamming in there as well as Johnson will roll out of the pile. 5 minutes now left to play in this first period. Still a 1-0 lead for North American Hockey Academy. Keller getting on the board with a nice snapper shooting in down the right wing side. Johnson will take a rock to the wall. Gets the puck now, stolen aside, backhanded in the slot, and there was nobody there. Pops all the way back down out of the zone beyond center. Stanstead going to make changes. Carmichael cut through to the middle. As her hand slashed that. Top side off the boards all the way back down in. Now NAHA going to go for changes. 4:22 now left here in this first. Danks beyond center. Lobiser chases it down far side. Backwards, now tossed out. Taylor going to force it in. Was careful not to draw the icing. She was in neutral territory, just beyond red. On the net, LaFleur is going to circle on back. Stanstead, a lot of a scramble around fest in the defensive zone. Not too many set plays on the defensive side of the puck for head coach Bernie Pime's team. NAHA, a lot more of a systematic team. Gotta know what you're doing. 200 feet game for head coach Tori Menino. Had a chance to speak with one of her assistant coaches yesterday who's not on the bench this morning. Spoke a little bit about the playbook that this team kind of runs, how they set things up, special teams. It's just interesting to kind of hear from a different perspective in terms of how things are seen and done here at the JWHL level. Down in the far corner. Mallory Farrell right to the net, kicks off the pad. Toe drag play thrown over the net. There's Kiasha Zenin playing in her second game of the weekend. That one can't be held by Brown, comes loose. Stanstead couldn't even get a shot. The blue line forced up to the net. Just swung past the post. Murphy left to Mandeville on the far side. Mandeville was looking at Taylor at center, couldn't feed it through. Back into my Montieri beyond center. Stanstead trying to catch NAHA on a change. That'll be dumped in. Lauren Murphy, the first one to the puck in the corner. Team's 9-2-0. They have 3 of their shutouts this weekend, but 16 shutouts overall. 1 OT win and an OT loss. Scored 61 goals in just 11 games. Have 13 goals against, 5 of which came in a single game. Down in the corner, now springing right back up. Going to be Montieri. Cassidy Carmichael tossed off the glass out of the zone, dropping backwards. Payan going to knife it upwards. Carmichael poke checked all the way down behind the goal line with 1:50 left here in the first. Let's see side to side. Payan chipped up the boards. Tremblay out to the blue line again. Here goes Rosalie Tremblay. One-handed in. Now Murphy dances up, gives it away. Miles away behind the goal line. Johnson looking to the far corner. Skirting in there goes miles away. Keller going to come beyond center. She'll chink it off the boards all the way back down in. A lot of south-north play in this first period for NAHA. Rushes down ice. Just haven't been getting some good looks. They do have the lead, though. Stanstead definitely had the better of the grade A chances in this first period. Out in the high slot, far side. Stolen away. Hobbling out to the line. That'll be an icing on NAHA. 45.9 to go. It's going to be an offensive zone draw here for Stanstead. Left side of Evelyn Brown. Pampelon able to tip it to the boards. LaFringe hacking and whacking, and she'll be pinned up. LeBrecq going to finally get it loose. Mallory Farrell saucered up through the air, slashed that at center, not going to get a call for a high stick. Tremblay going to paddleboard it behind the net. He's going to paddleboard it. That's one thing I'd love to do right now. Taylor on net, knocked to the corner off the blocker. Definitely a little cold outside for that. Real feel rolling into Canton this morning. Only 2 degrees outside. supposed to get that actually it was in the negatives overnight. Got as low as negative 22, I was told, at about 3:30 this morning. Because that'll end the first period. So 1-0 going to be the final after this first period of play. NAHA taking the lead into the second. 20 minutes going to go on the board, but first we take a quick 1.5-minute break here on JWHL YouTube. So the draw will stay down here in the offensive zone. 8:01 to go here in period number 2. Left back out, just inside the zone. Drop feed, going to come on over. Skipping around Gilbertson. Took a hop in the slot. Forced all the way past center. Back into defensive ice with 17:46 to go. Into the corner, Kaylee Mandeville forced upwards. Cassidy Lobiser right back in with speed. Down the near side circle, tossed up. Now trying to wrap back to the front. Down in the corner. Mandeville to her right side. Farrell beyond center. 8 seconds left on the tripping penalty. Zoe Charlin has her hand on that door. She has for the last 30 seconds. Now she'll roll out. And Stanstead getting another kill as we're at the 5-on-5. Forced on goal, kicks off the pads, loosed in the slot. Out to the blue line. Tremblay going to have some space up the near side. Toe drag thrown over the cage. Big whistling shot. Just missed by a matter of inches. Lobiser going to work hand over hand. Farrell giving away in the circle. Stanstead finally recovered. Taylor whipped wide. Grabbed by Rosalie Tremblay off the boards. Tumped out of the zone. Will be an icing. With 16:30 left here in period 2. So it'll be an offensive zone draw for Stanstead. Draw left side of the goal. Rosalie Tremblay getting a face-off W, forced over the cage. A lot of hard whip shots from Stanstead in close on Evelyn Brown, just throwing them over the net. Mika Keller, pass got picked off, Tremblay off the boards. Forced over Lebrecq into the zone, through the circle right to the front, gets stolen aside. Down into the corner, Murphy pumped up through the air, skipping around neutral territory, racing down to the corner. Ella Johnson able to stand tall. Johnson right up front. Keller couldn't get it to go. Right back out of the zone. Isabel Michaud going to push it over. Zoe Charlin. 15:45 left. Johnson hacked loose, so she'll chase it down. Murphy bumped to her left. Now Havad out of the zone. Keller crosses in. Keller dekes out her defender, cuts through the circle, off the pads. Midfee to Charlin beyond center yet again. Up comes Pampelon, stripped to the putt near side circle. Serena Anderson weaving back down in, comes ahead with it. Now there's Farrell over the line at center. Hovland back into the zone. The right wing boards. Down in behind the goal line. Farrell jumps into the pile as well with 15:02 left in period 2. Hovland tumbles down. That seems Tremblay grabs the puck. She'll nudge it forward to herself, crosses the red line, goes to Rosalie Tremblay, looking backdoor, couldn't get the puck through. Farrell right back in behind the goal line. Chased down in the far corner, Anderson trying to drop and settle with Ireland Fredrickson. Team Tremblay right back in on sides, forced to the middle, toe drag, off the pad, jammed out and they score. That's Lori Alden with her third of the weekend, and it's a 1-1 game here early in the second. So that's exactly what you want to see if you're Stanstead, able to get an answer. Had a lot of shots that have come close, just haven't been able to bury one. And now they break up that scoreless drought for NAHA, dating back 4 games. So a big deal, if anything, to break up that drought was dating back to November 17th in Utica at the Nexus Center. As NAHA did allow 2 goals in a game to Philly that Sunday. Lobiser into the zone. Next event for the JWHL, going to be a showcase in Minnesota, the 19th to the 21st. Ashley and Kishadal already staffing the crew for that weekend, which you love to see. Should be a good time had by all out there with some 19U and 16U games going on for a couple of days. McIntyre will be on the line, working back ahead. LeBrack into the zone, off the blocker. I almost said off the glove. That wouldn't have made sense, though. Up the boards, far side, Carmichael. Evelyn Brown is a lefty glove hand. 2 lefty glove hands in net this morning. Jolene Tremblay, a lefty as well, as McPhee bumped it off the boards. Now pinballs right back onto her stick, coming ahead, miles away. Beyond center, Murphy chases it back instead off the stick. Up and worked around Johnson. There's Rosalie Tremblay. Knocked by miles away, right back left side corner. Out in front of the blue line again, skipping free. Carmichael forced off the wall. Keller and Johnson going to come in 2-on-1. Keller back to left, Richico fires off the bar. Good opportunity. She went forehand. Now right back in comes Mia Montieri. Calling for an offside. Wouldn't get it. He's a Matt Fee. Going to underhand flicker beyond center. Stanstead going to make changes. Murphy going to race back. Mount Royal commit, forced off the top side of the wall. Hovland gave it right back away. Now McPhee off to a deep partner. Underhanded by Machad to the near side corner, left side of Brown. Tossed right back around by Bernardo. Out along Avery Hovland beyond center into the zone. Back to the left side circle, chasing it down, left side corner. Mallory Farrell gave it away up the middle. Zoe Charlin crosses center. Now in comes Charlie Pampelon on goal. Quick cover with 11:36 left. So the draw will be offensive territory here for Stanstead. Not able to get a face-off win. They've struggled with offensive zone draws all weekend. Kaylee Mandeville in the corner. It's the third time we've seen Stanstead over here on this rink this weekend. Played one game on red, which was their 15-0 game against Mount, but they were here for the Philly and Washington game, so they've gotten very familiar with how this blue rink plays. Coming out of the zone, low to Serby on center. Crunch to the glass. Behind the goal line. Mia Montieri gave it away between the circles. Down in the corner. Drop pass back. Tremblay off the pad. Yeah, Montieri now bouncing around out through neutral territory. All the way around the net. Evelyn Brown watching on. Force side to side. Carmichael can't settle. Swung into the glove with 10:21 to go. So it'll be an offensive zone draw. Once again, Stanstead, right side of the net. Keller going to cross the line at center. Back into the zone. Got blocked. Quickly on up, leading the Chargers from Skylar McLean at the center line. Forced around by Bernardo. She'll take a hit. Skylar McLean. Now Zenin jumps into the pile as well. Another 2-on-2 tie-up. A lot of board tie-ups through the first period and a half of this one. Again, after the second period ends, we will take our first and only intermission of the contest. Be about 15 minutes. We already got the two teams who are in the 16U exhibition. That's going to start about 20 minutes after this game ends, down in their respective corners, catching some of this action before they have to get changed and ready to play. Keller works it in, trying to cross to the middle, stolen the puck. Some Matt Fee behind the net. Stretched on over off the leg of Charlotte LeBrecq. Farrell bouncing around at the line. Now Keller going to slide on in beyond center. Shot past the right post. So Matt Fee settled down in the corner. Bertha Mel's away, trying to clear out of the zone. Hovland going to cut a lane for herself. Half a figure eight. She goes down. Works around the net. 8:38 left in the period. Bounces away from Mallory Farrell. Out to the blue line it comes. Swatted down. Aubin now chips it out. Crosses center as this one shot all the way around. Evelyn Brown's goal. 8:15 now left here in period two. Hovland over the line. It's back in on sides. Quick drop and cover by Jolene Tremblay. So we'll stay right back down here in the offensive zone. Lobister can't win that draw. Now Stanstead, hand over hand. Murphy, this will call icing quickly. 7:59 left. So we'll put this draw in the offensive zone. Down to the corner, sliced away. Team Tremblay gets it on around. Work through neutral. Evelyn Brown going to look onto her left side. Lauren Murphy out at the line. Trying to get a feel for what's going on the other rink. Looks like they got a 1-0 game over there. 7:29 now left in the period. Game going on over there between Ralph St. Netherwood and the Washington Pride. Can't see from the YouTube video which team's which in terms of home and guest, though. Got a higher angle over there in the red rink. It's where the Northeast Generals Null team, as well as their Curry College men's and women's team, both play. The blue rink, the secondary rink in-house, mostly used as a practice rink, used for some high school and youth games. And the NA3HL team of the Northeast Generals uses this rink. Johnson Todred skipping through the slot, back off the boards. And brought out to center. Carmichael going to stay on her feet. Tipped up through neutral. Keller going to stay on her feet. 6:45 now to play. McIntyre on into a hang here. Now Mashad going to cut on in. Tripped up back to the circle. No call. And the Stanstead parents don't love that. Hovland. They're still letting them hear it. Couldn't get a shot off. McPhee beyond the line. Swung wide of the goal. Go to Melzaloy near side corner. Now again tipped up by Rosalie Tremblay. Stone on goal, glove save. There's Evelyn Brown coming up clutch there. Brown probably about 6'2" in stature down there in the NAHA net. One of the taller goaltenders that we've seen this weekend. So a quick one received by Murphy. Now Bernardo in the far corner, slashing for this puck. Up through the circle, kicked away. Evelyn Brown was down in a half butterfly. The late Pion goes to McPhee. Out ahead, here goes Lintner off the glass. Murphy, backhand feed over to Bernardo. Farrell, 5:25 left. Montieri looking for this puck. And she'll put it upwards. Settled at the line. This one dropped that down by LaFrench. Keller in the corner with 5:05 to go. Up through the slot, Spartan line. Can't get a shot this time. Bouncing around. And about Cormier, Florence Blanchet. There's Iowa and Frederickson back beyond center. NAHA going to make changes, so that'll be an icing. Draw comes left side of the goal. Iron on net. And Brown another glove save. Left side of Evelyn Brown. We'll do it again. Kaylee Mandeville behind the net. Checked high to the glass. Now chipped in. Down in the corner, 4:26 left to play. Mandeville now again behind the net. Lobiser looking on in front of the boards. Chip side to side, gonna come on off. Lobiser. Tremblay, now Maxime Tremblay. Development shot up the middle. Forced on down around with 3:58 to go. Checked behind the goal line. Now looks like we're getting a penalty, 3:51 left. To the left of the NAHA net. There won't be a penalty out of the ordeal. Thought we'd get a cross-check call, but again, not too many calls this weekend, really letting them play, which in a way is nice, but at the same time, there's a lot of things you'd like to see that you don't get. Spun up the boards, chipped in. Caitlin Louder. Now Keller back to the left wing circle. Stays right on up. Ireland Frederickson, Keller on net. Quick cover with 3:23 to go. So a face-off will be to the left side of Tremblay here in the offensive zone. Emma Lintner against Avery Hovland. Win by Stanstead as they'll skate it on out off the boards. Tripped up at the line. Now Gruber rolls back, 3:10 left. To the line, Frederickson chipped down into the zone in the high slot, far side circle, spun past the goal. Hovland now again looks up top. The line. LeBret back into the zone beyond the left wing circle. Bouncing the fringe to go left side. Blanchett backwards. Murphy up the boards. Now again bounces in neutral territory. Farrell played the other way. High hit, thrown in the corner. Now Maxime Tremblay going to surge the other way. Into the zone, she'll come. Toe drag to the net, over the cage it goes. Rode the rails out to the blue line, now stays in. 2:10 left here in period 2. Yeah, Mattieri right back to the near side. Kaylee Mandeville. That one forced outward. Lobiser can't settle. Tremblay to Tremblay. Back to the middle. Aubin, who has the one goal on the board. Stretched outward. Lobiser going to go back and chase. Stick between the circles. Lobiser now bounces off the wall. Far corner, Quinn Taylor on top of this puck. 2-on-2 tie-up yet again. As we said, seen a lot of those this weekend. Right to the front, sticked away, rebound. Tremblay loose on the doorstep. Covered up, no, it came free. Jamming for it, Mattieri still loose on goal. In! What a scramble fest. It's Taylor who deposits into the pot of gold. Make it 2-1. Down at the circle. Now on that side to side. And McIntyre out on up. Pampelon dropped back. McIntyre side to side. Again, 1:08 left. Berta Melzaloy down in the corner.
Let's go!
Right side, up off the glove. And that one's going to be held on to. With 50 seconds left. Down inside the zone, big windup, kicked away. Now Johnson over the line. Put up out of play. .8 seconds. Keller wins it back. A goal for Quinn Taylor. What's her 7th in JWHL play? Is that one swallowed up? 33.2 left. Back of the left circle. That one will get held on to 29.4. Right back down to the wall. High on. Here's Maxime Tremblay. End of his own, 20 seconds left. Takes the hit to the glass. Keller right back out. Bounces at the line. Carmichael in on sides. 10 to go. Let's get fast Johnson's stick. She'll blow a tire in the corner. Rosalie Tremblay out of the zone, and that will do it here for period 2. NAHA with a late goal in the second period off Quinn Taylor's stick. Going to make it 2-1 as we hit our intermission here at the Canton Ice House Blue Rink. When we come back, it'll be the final period here between Stanstead and NAHA on JWHL YouTube.
Gardez-vous s'émerger.
It looks like the longest intermission of all time is finally going to come to a close. We're ready to play the third period here in Canton, Mass. NAHA going to go left to right across your screen. Stanstead will go right to left. Had some Zamboni issues that prevented ice from getting zammed for quite a while, and then finally got out here. Had a little bit more of a zam issue. Zam had to go off, and finally, though, looks like things are going to be as good as they get, and we're back at it. Carmichael going to leave to her defense. Mandeville put it off the boards. Keller races it down. Center to Carmichael. Skipped over a tape. Now the near side. Stanstead right back at it. Emma McIntyre going to go D to D. Pass center into the Stanstead zone. Hand over hand, Emma McIntyre gives it away. Now Mika Keller going to drop back out to the blue line. 33 seconds already gone by. Snapped on net and a save. Going to be made by Jolene Tremblay. Tremblay's net had some issues with moorings, so they had to put totally new ones on. That was another hold up. Lobiser takes the draw and throws away Tremblay. Trying to force feed it around. Issa McPhee able to stay on her feet. Sprung to the front. It's bounced wide. Quinn Taylor already scoring once. Trying to find the back of the twine again. Lobiser gives it away. Maxime Tremblay weaves in on sides. Saving the breadbasket, now dropped and covered. With a minute gone to start this third. So the face-off going to be in the offensive zone here for Stanstead. And the Stanstead faithful getting real loud real quickly. Backhanded forward now out of the zone. Stanstead will go back to play chase. This Tremblay going to swat it up with her stick. High on out to center. Tremblay over the line. Clears it all the way around the goal. Now first one to it in the corner, Laura Murphy. Murphy tied up with Tremblay. 18:35 to go. Now out through the circle. Going to be lofted off the top side of the wall yet again. NAHA going to bring beyond center into the zone. Here comes Hovland on side. Fredrickson now slashed into the corner. Not going to get a penalty out of all this. Settled off the boards. Isabel Shaw now bounced down. Zoe Charlin going to get over the blue line. Back over the line again, floated down to the corner. Fredrickson settles off the boards. Worked up the wall, bounced out to the line. Over center again, settled down. Emma Littner gets some help. Annabelle Cormier now paddled aside. Evelyn Brown used those big white pads to her advantage in this game as much as she can. Bella Johnson pulls up in the far side circle. Forces it back over. Gruber on net over the cage. It sails. Aviana Height got blocked. Carmichael going to cross the blue line back in. She gets taken down. Florence Blanchett wraps over to Skylar McLean. Now picked off up the middle. Mika Keller beats around her defender. Keller in the far circle. Went away from Carmichael. Chasing back after it. Going to go Benargo. Off the boards on the far side. Quick little spin. Maxime Tremblay forcing up to the net. Going to get to the netting out of play. So that'll give us a stoppage. 16:51 to go here in this third period. Face off going to be left side of Evelyn Brown here in the offensive zone. Quick win back, looking out to the point, snapped on goal. That one going to be kicked away. Off the top of the boards, hammered beyond center, all the way back down the length of the ice with 16:40 to go. Picked up by Emma McIntyre. She'll give to Penelope Lavoie. Goes to Lebrec. Cross ice feed, couldn't get to Tremblay. Is NAHA going to pull it away. Gruber left upwards, Avery Hovland. Now on out off the top side of the wall, back into the defensive zone. It's set to the corner by Tremblay. 16:20 now to go here in the third. Cutting back in behind the net. Lobiser drifting out. Going to come straight away. She'll give it off. Mia Montieri now behind the net. Skipping around. Takes a hit to the wall. Ireland Fredrickson crunched in. McIntyre going to egg toss it out to Lebrec. Beyond center, right back up. NAHA with it. Murphy in on sides. Back to the left side circle. Hand over hand. Montieri on net. Used the stick to flip it to the left. Montieri slashes for this one. Taylor slices and dices it cross ice. Tremblay doing a heck of a job with those pads on her own right. That NAHA goal that would serve as the game winner if things would end now. Definitely was one of those gritty, tenacious goals you don't love to see if you're a coach. There's a big scramble in front of the net. Big defensive breakdown. Ultimately ended in Quinn Taylor jamming one by. She scored, and Cassidy Carmichael has as well in this game. Oh, Mika Keller scored, excuse me. Had it wrong in my notes here. So another draw to the left of Evelyn Brown here on the offensive side of the putt for Stanstead, and they lose this one. Talked about how much trouble they've had with offensive zone faceoffs. You've seen it time and time again. Is Keller going to pump it up over the line? Johnson goes down for it. Shoved over is again this one grabbed. Keller through the zone. Up over the net. So it's up the wall. Carmichael. Keller again. Vanderwall. Mandeville, not Vanderwall. Vanderville jammed on net and a great save. Made by Tremblay. I want to make sure we give everybody the respective kudos. Don't have the name drawn for you. Scribbled quick on my sheets. Making these, so sometimes even have a hard time reading my own handwriting when I write too fast. I love my penmanship, but when I'm in a rush, I'm in a rush. Behind the net, LaFringe out to the line. Keller slashing for this one. Coming right in on sides. Skylar McLean down to the corner. 14:09 now left here in the third. Wrapped around the wall. Carmichael Jip beyond center. Brianna Gruber pinned high to the wall. 13:55 to go. Their tie up along the board, taking quite some time. It's one of those drills that might work on in practice, winning puck battles along the boards, and both these two teams have struggled with it. Down ice, wrapped in the corner. Now Carmichael gets out to the center line yet again. Hovland going to swerve in on sides. That's poked loose. She's rocked down to the edge. Mallory Farrell, right side of the goal line. Brought out by Rosalie Tremblay beyond center. Charlotte Lebrecht going to pull up inside the zone. Berta Mel's away. Now in, getting tripped up. Carmichael springs up. Lobus are back there. This one gloved out of the air. 12:57 to go here in the third. So still a 2-1 score in favor of NAHA if you're just dropping by to join us. Draw comes left side of Evelyn Brown. Stanstead with a quick win that tosses them out of their own zone. Out off the glass. Lebrecht forced it to the line. Go to Melzalay trying to get in there. First one to it in the corner, Mandeville. She'll go hand over hand. Skip past Lebrecht's outstretched stick. Now NAHA going to lead the charges the other way. Over center into the zone. Here comes Lobiser, pulls up in the circle. Left it to Taylor. Tries to work it to the forehand. Keller on goal. Quick cover up by Tremblay with 12:18 remaining. So the face-off will come to Tremblay's right. Mika Keller going to go against Charlie Pamplin. Well, jam shot play to the wall. He's a Matt Fee. Going to shoot it upwards. Isabel Shaw darts over the line. She weaves in. Lost the puck. Still steered away. Now up top. Again nudged away by NAHA. Big hit along the boards by Height. Out to the line it comes yet again. Keller can't hold this one. Jammed up in her skates. Now Ella Johnson down around that side of the net. Tarina Anderson put up to Carmichael. It's out to the blue line. Now again through the circle. Ariana Height to the line. Height at red, going to give it up. Rosalie Tremblay now back in on sides. Pion into the zone, centered up. Rosalie Tremblay threw it wide. 11:18 now to go. This one skips through the circle. Maxime Tremblay tied up high. Mallory Farrell going to get it back out to center. Cassidy Lobiser floats it in deep. Paddled into the corner with 11:05 left. It'll hit the top side of the wall. Get out to the line. Nice pass center. Getting to it in the corner. Malin LaFrench. LaFrench to Aubin. Cross ice held on Tremblay's tape. Into the zone. She'll fly. Sticked away. Skylar McLean. Thrown in around the goal line. Near side boards. Another putt strip. Farrell chips it off the boards. NAHA going to go for a change. Tremblay will swallow this one up with 10:21 to go. So this will be an offensive zone face-off. Lobiser takes the draw against Emma Littner. Side to side, Charlize Danks going to get it out to the blue line. Penelope Lavoie going to come on down. Put it right onto the stick of Elena Murphy. Rolls in her own circle. Up on out through neutral, all the way down the length of the ice. Not going to get an icing. And McIntyre off the boards to the far side. Brought on out the other way. Emma Littner tripped up. Keller cuts in at her jersey tugged on. Receives in front. Off the left post. Tremblay is going to get some iron luck. And now Bernardo right back in behind the net. Keller to the corner, able to stay on her feet. Carmichael trying to get in there as well. Keller now being crunched. It's another 2-on-2 tie-up along the boards. 9:22 to go in this third period. Still a 2-1 game. Pumped on out through the neutral zone. Back playing chase on it goes NAHA. Out to Carmichael it comes. In defensive ice, it's picked by Stanstead. Now 9 to play here in regulation. Isabel Machard fed it upwards. With numbers into the zone. Shoot it in. Bouncing behind the cage. Brianna Gruber again looking up to the front. Oh, Johnson opts to give NAHA a change. Going to get caught sleeping here if they're not careful. And that one was put to the corner. McPhee. Thought maybe we'd get a slash penalty over in the corner. Still nothing. 8:22 to go. Now the play going to be halted with 8:21 remaining. So it will be an offensive zone face-off. And it'll be the left of Evelyn Brown. Another one for Rosalie Tremblay. She wedges to her left, got blocked on the shot. Maxime Tremblay spun it around. Bounced off the glass, fell right back down in. Now in the corner, Tremblay wanted to wind up, out at the line. Forced to the front, off the pads, went wide. Allie Farrell slashed it onto a opposition stick. Tremblay takes a rod from Elena Murphy. Farrell now on her feet in the corner with 7:50 to go. Pulled right back around. Murphy on this near side out to the blue line. Going to get beyond center. Chasing back. Florence Blanchard able to pick it up. 7:37 to go. To Tremblay. Cuts to the middle. That seam Tremblay gets picked off. Now on out. Montieri drubbed to her right side. Down the right wing circle. Montieri on net. Knocked off a couple of legs. 7:17 to go. Off the wall. Maxime Tremblay. Back out to her right yet again. Coming up, Quinn Taylor. Going to pump it off the glass. And south of the goal line. Now out through the circle. Here go the Chargers the other way for Stanstead. Isabel Cormier. It's back out to the blue line. Gruber in the corner. Spins the lane. She'll fire it to her right. Floated out through neutral. That'll be an icing. 6:44 left. So we'll get an offensive zone face-off here for Stanstead College. Right side, Evelyn Brown this time. Still 2-1 our score. If the game ended now, Quinn Taylor would have the game winner. Lone goal for Stanstead in this one, coming from Lori Aubin, her third of the weekend. Carmichael turns and shoots it in. Mika Keller also getting on the board for NAHA with their other goal. Was the one that gave them a 1-0 lead before Stanstead able to tie it up. Maylee Pion fed to her right. Now stretched out of the zone by Stanstead. Pampelon going to waltz in. Shot off the shoulder. Evelyn Brown, man, oh man, she's looking good. Carmichael couldn't settle. Brown yet to have a college commit. Still pretty early on, though, being a 2027 grad. Is that put into the Stanstead bench? Drawing us a whistle. Face-off will be at center ice. 6:04 remaining. Coming up, we'll have one more 16U exhibition game on this rink. And we got a 16U game and a 14U game left over on the red rink. And that'll wrap out our weekend here in Canton, Mass. Toe drag, gonna throw wide. Picked in the corner, now set right back around. Avery Hovland tied up to the wall. Florence Blanchett gonna get on out of the zone. That'll be an icing. 5:39 remaining. So the face-off will be right back down in this NAHA end. It's again Avery Hovland takes it against Rosalie Tremblay. Toe drag, gloved. That only runs a couple seconds off. 5:35 left. Another draw left of the net. And back by Johnson. Murphy tied in the corner. Mika Keller going to free it out. Johnson out through neutral ice. Gets beyond center. McIntyre over to Lavoie. Bounces at the red line. Settled down in defensive ice. Now Mika Keller can't get the edge on this one. Johnson able to stay on her feet. 5:10 to go. Corner hand over hand. Knifed up Mika Keller. Played in front of her. Down the line, far side. 5 to go. It's tied up. Now it'll be Lavoie in the corner. Lori Aubin now on her feet. Carmichael spinning around. And now it'll be Lavoie. Ship side to side. Now over to Aubin again. She'll cut ahead. Bounces towards the net. Went wide. Won't be an icing. Lauren Murphy able to get to it. Carmichael crunches it down. Not side to side. Stanstead right back on her. Pion gives it up. Now Lintner off the glass. Carmichael again won't settle. And she'll spin. Pion looking back out as Matt Fee flings it off the boards. Charlize Danks back to the NAHA defense. The top of the boards. Defensive ice. Stanstead regroups. High on. Fort towards the net. Just around. They'll make changes. Lobesser going to cross the line at center. Stripped of the puck. Goes away. Tremblay with a great stick. Up the wall. She'll fly. Couldn't get her shot to go. To the right of the NAHA net with 3:38 remaining in regulation in a 1-goal game. Still 2-1 is your score. Another putt battle along the wall, won by NAHA. Had quite a few of those quick 1-wins. To the center, this one's going to come. Into the zone, this shot. Left down low. Grabbed by Height. Should go out to Mallory Farrell. Thrown to the net, kicked off the pad. Now Height going to scoop it. The fringe with sub-3 as that sails into the NAHA bench. With 2:55 remaining. So we are going to get a timeout taken by Stanstead with 2:52 to go in this third. 2-1 still your score here on JWHL YouTube. .252 is all that's left in this one in a 2-1 game. .2-1 still the score in favor of NAHA. And the net is empty for Stanstead as they're trying to give themselves some extra time to win this one, so it's a 6-on-5. Behind the net, Tremblay going to feed it to her left side, back out to the point. McPhee going to drift ahead, fire the shot, comes loose, diving for it, goes Brown, and the puck's in. It only takes them 17 seconds. And it'll be Skylar McLean who gets the goal. At center, Stanstead going to win this one. McPhee works it up the far boards. Tremblay in, throwing it over the cage. Zoe Charlin down to the corner. Huge moment to tie this game up. Loose up top. Brown trying to cover, and Stanstead about just won it. Shouldn't say won it, but gave themselves the lead. Carmichael going to spin it ahead. Over the line, here comes Keller. 2:06 to go. Fed to the far side. Carmichael, and that one knocked away by Tremblay. On the net, Pion. There's NAHA. Now in some danger in a 2-2 game late. Again, they've won 9 of 11 of their games. They've only gone to OT once. Johnson forces it in. Behind the net, both teams going to make some changes now. Orange Blanchett is the puck grabbed up the middle. Isabel shot into the zone. A little help from her friends. To the blue line again. This one's going to come. Now chipped in down low. Murphy out to the line. Penelope Lavoie now shot in deep. Might be heading to OT in this one. OT protocol, JWHL is a 5-minute 3-on-3. If nobody scores, goes in as a tie. Skipping at the line, Montieri to call offside. 1:03 to go. So be a neutral zone face-off coming up. We are getting a timeout on the side of NAHA. So 1:03 to go in a 2-2 game. Going to step aside for a quick minute break. So NAHA and Stanstead both going to take some time. As we'll get ready for this neutral zone face-off, Keller against Rosalie Tremblay will be the matchup. Both goalies in, of course, in a 2-2 tie as Carmichael has this one. She'll come out to the line. Toe check loose. Now Stanstead going to have an opportunity. Cutting to the net. Mashaw knocked off the butt. No call. Behind the net, Kaylee Mandeville taken down, 45 to go. Out to the line, brought in the other way. Carmichael now taken down. She'll wedge it in behind the goal line. In the corner, Penelope Lavoie. Now Keller through the circle, backhanded up to the middle. Stolen away. Here goes Maxime Tremblay with speed over center into the zone, 25 to go. Stolen away, Rosalie Tremblay wouldn't go. Now Ella Johnson in the corner. Carmichael going to fling it to her left, 15 to play. Over center, back in, Ella Johnson. Crunched up to the glass. Behind the goal line. Hovland on her feet. Now through the circle. Anyway, one opportunity to try to win it, and that sticked away, and we will go to OT in this one. Still tied up at 2-2 on NAHA and Stanstead on JWHL YouTube. We're going to step aside for a quick break while we switch ends and get ready to play the 5-on-5, or 3-on-3, 5 minutes. So the group for Stanstead in this 3-on-3 OT will be Rosalie Tremblay, Maxime Tremblay, and Maylee Payan to get it started. NAHA going to go with Keller to take the draw, and Carmichael now going to drop back. The lone defender out there is Kaylee Mandeville. NAHA going from right to left, Stanstead left to right in this extra period. Tremblay going to cross center. Into the zone she comes, back of the left wing circle on net. Turned off the pads, and now another opportunity, grabbed away in front. Picked up Kaylee Mandeville. Some mat fee out to the line. Payan waiting at the blue line, clips off a stick. 30 seconds already running by here in OT. Tremblay cuts into the zone, back to the left wing circle, moving maneuvers to the net, and that one knocked away. Another big save. Could hear that one loud and clear. Payan right into the goal. Backhand over the net. Pion with a heck of an opportunity to win the game on her stick. And just put too much elevation on it. So we'll go back out to the neutral zone and do the face-off again. The red line now right back in. Lavoie threw it wide. She was looking for Mashad back door. Shaw back over Lavoie again through the circle. Down along the wall off the top side. Down in the corner. Johnson. Down in front of the Stanstead bench again. This one going to be forced foot behind. 3:38 to go. And the Netalera Murphy pitch right back up. Now here's Johnson. Works hand over hand. She'll work backwards. Over center. Now Murphy up to Johnson. Through the circle, pulls up. Works the boards. That over Cassidy. Carmichael, snapshot save. With 3:18 to go. Another one to the left of Jolene Tremblay. Rosalie Tremblay had it tied up in her skates. Is out to the blue line. This one's going to come. Backhanded forward to keep it in his own. Mandeville. Now working along the boards. Hovland. Going to cut back out to center. Hovland going to generate some speed to come in. Back of the right circle. She pulls up. Left onto the stick of Lobisser. Rolls through the circle. Deeps around. Puck stolen away. That seemed Tremblay. Good maneuver on back to the middle with a little drop feed. McPhee fed over the center line, chasing down for Rosalie Tremblay, but that'll be an ice in. With 2:49 left to play in this OT. And the tying goal with just a little over 2:30 left. Stanstead trailed for much of the game. Keller unable to win that face-off. McPhee in front of the net. Carmichael slashing for the butt. Jams it on goal. Couldn't get it to go in. Tied in the far side corner. Zoe Charlotte left him down low. Now Lori Aubin behind the cage. Aubin up through the circle. Lisa Matfee going to swerve on ahead. Beyond center. Now Charlotte in. Left off to the right. Snapped over the net. Gets out of the zone. Rode the rail. Pion. The right wing boards. Keller slashes it free. That seemed Tremblay, the top goal scorer for the squad, in the high slot, has the puck stripped away. Carmichael now on over to her left. Ella Johnson crosses the line. They'll come in 3-on-2 if they hurry. Johnson couldn't get her pass to go. She fluffed it. Now Carmichael towards the front again. Gets grabbed in transition. On the net, Rosalie Tremblay going to generate some speed. Same groups that started this OT. That seemed Tremblay gloved by Evelyn Brown with 1:38 left to go. So the draw will be left side of the net. Worked up the boards, Murphy. Out through center. Rosalie Tremblay going to have some space to the forehand backhand. And no call for a penalty. It was Murphy who was holding her hands. Jamming around behind the net. 1:20 now to play. Again, if nobody scores, this will end in a tie. Out to the line. Hovland will drop backwards. Played on up. Murphy weave into the middle. Murphy up the left wing side. Giving on over. Oh, in comes Hovland. Quinn Taylor gets some help, Mia Montieri. Now Murphy back up top again. Push forward. On net got blocked. 50 to go. And that'll get covered by Jolene Tremblay. So that will be 50.2 seconds in this OT. Keller will take the draw against Lavoie. Out of the zone, this one's going to come. Ella Johnson to it. Puck's loose in the circle. Carmichael races forward as it comes off the boards. And tied up with Johnson, trying to get it free. She'll bring it on out. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Keller up the near side, back of the right wing circle, drops it off to Johnson and put it over her tape. Johnson down the far side boards. It's back out to the blue line with 23 to go. Puck loose up the middle as Keller will drop backwards. Now she'll now weave on ahead up the left wing side, gets taken down, and we will get a penalty with 15.7 left. Stanstead with 15.7 to go. Going to take a cross-check minor. It's Auburn for the first goal of the game to take the call. So that will give NAHA a 4-on-3 for 15.7 of the OT. Try to win this one. Stanstead controls the face-off though. Backhanded, Carmichael settles at the blue line. Fort on ahead. Tremblay will drop back. Up, takes a hop in neutral ice. And yes, indeed, this one will end in a tie. A valiant effort by both sides, but it is going to result in a 2-2 score after 65 minutes to end it. Officials are coming over the boxes. Going to have a quick conversation with our scorer and make sure there's no shootout or anything left after this, but it is going to be a 2-2 final. Thank you so much for watching into this one. NAHA taking their first tie of the year, moving to 9-2-1. Stanstead going to go to 6-3-2 on the year. So appreciate you all watching in. Thank you so much. We'll catch you all later here on JWHL YouTube.